The story of the Blarney stone. The mighty Blarney stone is believed to be half the stone of Scone, which originally belonged to Scotland, and half Irish. Scottish kings were crowned over the stone because it was believed to have special powers. The stone was given to Cormac McCarthy as a present by the great Robert the Bruce in 1314. Robert gave Cormac the stone in return for his support in the Battle of Bannockburn. The Battle of Bannockburn was when Robert the Bruce defeated King Edward II as the English were trying to take rule over Scotland. The Scottish army were outnumbered almost 3-1 in the Battle of Bannockburn. Edward had more than 2,000 men to Bruce's 500 horsemen. After days upon days of battle, King Edward II was getting scared at how good the Scots were, and he fled back to England with his remaining men. For many centuries later, as everyone knows, the English tried to impose their power upon Ireland. Queen Elizabeth I sent a messenger to Cormac MacDermott in Blarney, County Cork, and she told him surrender his land or he'll suffer the consequences. Cormac set out to visit the Queen and plead for his right to his land, but he didn't succeed, for he was not eloquent enough in his speech. He was on his way to see the Queen with high hopes of saving his land when he spotted an old woman. The old woman explained to him that if he kissed the stone Robert the Bruce gave him, that he would be able to speak very good English and convince Queen Elizabeth to let him keep his land. True enough, he was so good at talking to the Queen that he left her confused with his tales and riddles, and the Queen completely forgot to ask him for the land. Every month from then on, the Queen sent a messenger to Ireland to take the land off Cormac, but every single time Elizabeth's representative came, he confused them with banquets and excellent speech. Finally, the Queen wanted to know why this was taking so long to get the land, so Cormac wrote her a letter filled with riddles and excuses, all done with immense sweet talk. So the Queen forgot every time. As long as Cormac lived, he never ever had to hand over his land. Today, kissing the stone is said to give that person powers in being a bit of a chancer and a convincing talker. The end.